What's up, everybody? Justin here. What a show. What a SummerSlam. I really enjoyed it. We got returns. Two very big returns. Shocking returns. I thought one of them would not be back at SummerSlam, but they are back. One of them is a shirt that is in back of me. One of them is a return of that superstar. I guess I just gave it away. But you should know by now. If you didn't watch this show, if you don't have Peacock, if you didn't ride with the cock, if you didn't ride on the cock and ride it all night long, you're probably sore from it. It was a long riding of the cock, 4 hours, over a 4-hour show. When Roman Cena started, I was pretty tired, pretty blown up. I wanted the show to end. But that match was great. It really got me into it. It was a big fight, great main event. I wish Cena won, but he didn't pull it out. I didn't mean to say that. On the cock, he didn't pull out. I didn't mean to say that. Anyways, here is my SummerSlam 2021 review. What a fucking weekend. Holy shit. What a last 24 hours of wrestling. CM Punk returned. That was a great moment. If you hate AEW, if you're a hater of AEW, if you dislike AEW, if you don't watch them, you gotta admit, that was a great fucking moment. CM Punk back. Like the guy, hate the guy, doesn't matter. He got a huge reaction. I know it wasn't his hometown, but if it wasn't, he still would have got a fucking huge pop. So to my SummerSlam review. I didn't think the show would go 4 hours, but whatever. At least the cock didn't blow its load and fuck up and buffer and stop the stream. At least it didn't do that for me. The cock was very good tonight. I enjoyed the cock. So anyways. Hopefully you get a laugh out of all these cock jokes. Anyways, up first on the kickoff, we had Big E take on bum-ass Baron Corbin. Big E wins. Very short match. 6 minutes, 35 seconds. Up next to kick off SummerSlam for the Raw Tag Team titles. Randy Orton and Riddle, RK Bro, took on and challenged Omos and AJ Styles for the Raw Tag Team titles. It was pretty good. It was very short. Pretty damn short. A lot of these matches were short. But the big matches delivered. I will say the 3 big matches, in my opinion. Bianca's match. Seth and Edge and Cena Roman all delivered. They definitely delivered. So up first, as I said, to kick off SummerSlam for the Raw Tag Team titles, new champions RK Bro win. They get a big pop. RKO to AJ Styles for the win. I think Omos should be alone by himself. Book him like Andre the Giant. Maybe AJ will turn on him, beat the hell out of Omos, and we get a babyface Omos. I don't know. But I don't know. I guess Omos could be the heel and turn on AJ and beat the crap out of him. So the first title match, new champions of the night. We would have a lot of new champions crowned. Up next, Alexa Bliss, Eva Marie. This was pretty pointless. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. Alexa wins. It was pretty funny. It was really silly. Eva picked up Lily in the corner, bitch slapped her. That was pretty funny. I thought it was funny. But Alexa wins, and after it, Piper Niven kind of got some revenge on Eva. She said to her, she was like, Eva Marie, you are a loser. You're the loser. And then she put her robe on and walked out. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they're going to... I would book Piper Niven to take on Charlotte for the Raw Women's title. If not Piper, then who? I don't fucking know who challenges Charlotte. Either Piper Niven or Asuka. That's all I can think of. So again, Alexa basically squashed Eva Marie like a bug. And I was happy about it. And my God, Alexa looked damn good. And by the way, it was by pinfall. Alexa defeated Eva Marie by pinfall. I'm not a fan of Eva, but I think that was her singles pay-per-view debut in a match on a pay-per-view. So up next, for the U.S. title, Damian Priest challenging Sheamus. This was pretty damn good. Sheamus got his mask taken off. And a lot of the fans, by the way, in Vegas, it was reported, I think, by the stadium. I don't know who decided. But it's reported everybody has to wear a mask in the stadium, the fans. Well, that lasted about a minute into Big E Corbin. After about a minute, a ton of fans had their masks off. Maybe some of them kept them on for the whole pay-per-view, but I'd say 90% of the crowd, 95% took their mask off or pulled them way down. And I get it. If I was at SummerSlam, I wouldn't want to have a mask on the whole time, but I would keep it on. I am vaccinated, even though the fans that maybe pulled their mask down, they thought I'm vaccinated, I'll be fine, they're going to risk it. But still, you don't want to risk bringing the virus home and getting friends or family sick. So keep on your damn mask when you're at a wrestling show because you're way too close to other fans. Yes, it's annoying, but fucking do it for your own health and the health of your friends and family. Unless you don't care about your friends and family and you don't care about other Americans dying, well, then you can just drop dead. So Damian Priest wins, is the new U.S. champion by pinfall. 13 minutes, 50 seconds up next. For the SmackDown Tag Team titles, the Usos defended against the Mysterios. Usos win. It was a good tag, but I've seen it enough. I am tired of the Usos and the Mysterios. They don't got many other tag teams in WWE, not many at all. Viking Raiders on Raw, RK Bro, AJ Omos. On SmackDown, the Street Profits, the Usos, the Mysterios, Rude and Ziggler, Gable and Otis. That's it. They need a couple more tag teams. But I doubt they'll care to get any or call any up. I doubt it because Vince doesn't care about tag team wrestling. I don't know why he cared in the 80s. He fucking cared and it was booked great, but he doesn't care anymore about tag teams. So if he doesn't care, why doesn't he just get rid of the tag titles? But whatever, he won't. So again, the Usos retain and win. It was a good tag match, but I've seen it enough. Stop it already. Stop having them feud and stop with the rematches on SmackDown and Raw. They desperately need to do a draft like next week to get new talent on the shows so we don't get rematches every week. So, yeah, next, Bianca Belair was supposed to take on Sasha. She was not fucking there. I guess she has COVID or she has to be in quarantine, is my guess. Maybe she has COVID and is very sick. I don't fucking know. Maybe she has COVID symptoms and she has to be in quarantine. Maybe she tested positive. I don't fucking know what's going on with Sasha. But she was not at SmackDown or at SummerSlam. So, why the fuck? They showed that video package like it was happening on the kickoff. But whatever. I'm not upset about it. I'm not upset about not seeing Sasha Bianca 2 because we got a great return and a great surprise of a woman that returned. Speaking of Bianca Sasha 2, tomorrow NXT TakeOver 36, we're getting Walter Dragunov 2. Holy fuck. That's going to be the match of the weekend in Epic. They should go like 40 minutes or 45 or 35. So, yeah. Bianca Belair comes out. The announcer then says, the ring announcer goes, Sasha is not able to compete. The fans were pissed. Maybe they read it online on their phones. I don't know. What's his name? Sean Ross Sapp from Fightful.com or on Twitter at Fightful. They actually follow me. I don't know why, but they decide to follow me. Maybe because I followed them. I don't fucking know, but I think that's his name. Sean Ross Sapp. The guy's a very good wrestling reporter. He's not a scumbag. He's not a liar. He doesn't make up shit like Dave Meltzer. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He probably makes up a lot of shit. And it's just rumors. But Sean Ross Sapp, he seems like a really good guy. Like a nice guy. And not a scumbag. That is just trying to con the fans to believe whatever he says. So he said Sasha was not going to wrestle and she was not backstage, according to him, or somebody that he knows said that to him. And it was true. The announcer said, and this made no fucking sense. This is so stupid. I don't even know why they brought her out. Carmella comes out. The ring announcer goes, Sasha is not able to compete, but her replacement is Carmella. Why? And look, I get it. I'm not upset because Carmella never ended up getting a title shot. Again, she would have lost, like, for the third time to Bianca for the title on TV. If they didn't bring back this woman, they should have brought out Liv Morgan or Toni Storm, and they should have went off on the mic. They should have dropped a pipe bomb and been like, I'm backstage and I'm not being used. So what the hell's the point? I'm here to take my shot and opportunity and attack Bianca. But no, that didn't happen. Because you can't bring out Toni Storm or Liv when you got a giant mega star. And that's what I'm talking about. Becky Lynch. Carmella's in the ring. Becky's music hits. I just freaked out. I exploded. I did a reaction. Check it out on my channel. Reaction to Becky is back. It was awesome to see. It was great to see her. I didn't think she'd come back. It was a possibility she was going to return at SummerSlam, but I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of her coming back. I was like, she's not going to come back probably till the draft or after it. Or in September or October. But I don't know if Vince or WWE felt pressured to bring back Becky because CM Punk was brought back. But who cares why? That's not important why. And who cares if they're Vince is like trying to compete with AEW. Oh, you got CM Punk, I got Becky Lynch to return. In my back pocket, I got Becky. But who cares if Vince, by bringing Becky back, if he didn't plan on it, who cares that he decided to bring her back early? Or who gives a crap if he's trying to copy AEW? The fans win. I was very happy to see Becky. It's great. She's back. If you don't like it, I don't get why. Some fans have said Bianca's buried. She was buried. Why'd she lose like that? They don't like it. How she lost. I'm not even going to discuss that. I don't want to talk about race. I don't. My channel, I am not here to talk about, Bianca was buried and beaten by Becky because she's black, and WWE treats black wrestlers like trash. I disagree. I don't believe that. In my heart, I don't believe that. In my heart, I don't believe Vince is a racist. Now, you could accuse him. You could believe that all you want. I don't. Anyways, I don't want to talk about race on my channel. I just don't. I don't think Bianca lost because she's black to Becky. I think she lost because Becky is a bigger star in WWE and Vince sees her as a bigger star than Bianca. And they wanted a surprise and a shocking surprise. She takes on Bianca. Bianca accepts the matchup. The referee rings a bell. And Becky hits her with a rock bottom for the 1, 2, 3 in about under a minute. A lot of Bianca fans probably were outraged. And you had a right to be, I guess. But I wasn't outraged, and I love Bianca. I wasn't outraged. I just think Becky's a bigger star. They wanted to do a shocking win and surprise that Becky's back. Now she's a champion. When she left, she never lost it. But that was on Raw. I think this is a great opportunity for Bianca to turn heel on Friday and attack Becky. And beat her down, and for them to have an Extreme Rules match or a gimmick match at Extreme Rules. I believe September 26th is Extreme Rules. I like it. I love it that Becky is back. It's great to see her. Again, I love Bianca Belair. I don't think she lost because of race. I don't think race played into it. I just think Vince thought Becky's a bigger star. She's my top draw in the women's division. She's my main eventer. I'm giving her the title when she returns. I will say she is fucking money, Becky Lynch. Bianca is too. So up next, by the way, both women's titles changed hands. I did not see that coming. So up next, Becky Lynch again wins the SmackDown Women's title in 27 seconds. Holy fuck, that's quick. And some fans have tried to bring race into it and said, oh, what about Kofi? He was buried by Brock really quick for the WWE title. That's totally different. That was not the women. I can't explain, and I don't know why Kofi was destroyed that quick by Brock. I don't get it. Just for shock value, I guess. But I don't think race had anything to do with it. Just like tonight at SummerSlam, I don't think race had anything to do with Bianca losing. That's all I gotta say about it, and that's what I believe. If you don't believe that, don't believe it. That's up to you. And anyways, And nobody knows if Vince McMahon is racist. You're not in his head. You don't know his true feelings. You can think that, but you're not in his head. So, up next was Jinder and Drew McIntyre. Sadly, I don't think anybody gave a crap. And it was only 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Drew McIntyre wins. Thank God he defeated Jinder Juice. And I call him Jinder Juice because he looks like he's on the juice. Big time. He still looks like he's on roids. And Drew might be on HGH or something. I don't care who is, to be honest. For decades, probably, a lot of wrestlers have taken steroids. And it doesn't affect me, so I don't give a crap. Doesn't hurt me. That's their decision. I will say, Superstar Billy Graham and Ultimate Warrior fucking abused steroids, and they were stupid idiots for doing that. You can even say Hogan did, I guess. But he's not, he didn't get, I don't know, he didn't look like, Ultimate Warrior looked like he abused steroids. Hogan never did. He was just big. And I know he took them, but he didn't look like he abused them. And Hogan, I don't think has any health side effects from steroids. He had a ton of back surgeries, but that was from dropping the leg like 5,000 times in his career, jumping up in the air, landing on his ass, and fucking up his spinal cord. So up next we had the Raw Women's title, Triple Threat, Charlotte Flair, Nikki Ash, and Rhea Ripley. It was pretty damn good Triple Threat. I enjoyed it. I did not really think Charlotte would win, but Charlotte Flair wins, is your new Raw Women's Champion. Up next, this was a match of the show. This was better, I would say, than Cena Roman, but Cena Roman was number 2. So Edge, Seth Rollins tore it up, tore the house down, tore the stadium down. 21 minutes, 15 seconds. Edge defeats Seth Rollins. It was damn good. Edge had a great entrance. The Brood entrance with the flames. That was awesome. Then he went in the aisle, did the Rated R Superstar entrance, when the music switched. Holy fuck, Edge. What an entrance. Keep that Brood and Rated R Superstar entrance. Mix them together. Like, cut off the Brood theme and play his current theme. That was so great. What an entrance from Edge. Think about this, the themes that Edge has had in his WWE career. You Think You Know Me. The Brood theme. Rated R Superstar theme. I forget the band that does that song. I forget the name of the song and the band, but you know how it starts off. On this day, I see clearly. It's a great theme. Edge has had legendary, epic theme songs in his career in WWE. 3 of the best themes. I See Clearly Now, The Brood, and You Think You Know Me. Those are seriously 3 of my favorite themes. So Edge and Rollins tore it up. Edge wins. And Edge brought back all the hits, all the classics. He brought back a ton of old moves. It was great. And Rollins also killed it. Up next for the WWE Championship, Bobby Lashley defending against Goldberg. Goldberg is 54 years old and the guy is jacked in really great shape. I said on Twitter I'll probably be dead at 54. I won't even see 54 because I really don't eat healthy, but I'm not obese or in bad shape. but I'm not in great shape either. Goldberg's in way better shape than me, and I might not see 54. I hope I do, but who the hell knows? I don't drink or smoke, but who knows? I could be hit by a bus. I could be in a car accident. Who knows? I would love to live into my 80s, but I might not see 54, and I will never be in the shape that Goldberg is in. So, Goldberg, Bobby Lashley. Lashley just destroyed his knee and took over, worked over his knee, destroyed it, and Goldberg couldn't stand. It was a weird finish. I don't think I've ever seen a finish of a referee stopping a match because the wrestler's knee is so messed up he can't stand. He couldn't stand on his own 2 feet anymore. Very weird finish. I didn't hate it. Better than Goldberg winning. And a count out would have been worse. A DQ would have been worse. But the ref stopped the match because Lashley fucked up his knee so badly. Goldberg's knee kept working over it. He threw him up against a ring post also. So Goldberg couldn't even stand. Then Lashley celebrating. Goldberg did not look bad, but no more title shots for him. I'm sure the feud will continue at Extreme Rules, and Goldberg will get another title shot in a gimmick extreme match or something. Weapons or street fight or last man standing or something, I bet. So Goldberg's son jumps on Lashley's back. I thought it was a fan at first. I really did. I was like, that's a fan trying to attack Lashley. Do they have a death wish? Because he would fucking kill anybody that tried to attack him outside of wrestling in the streets. Lashley would kick your ass if you tried to attack him. The guy's was a legit amateur wrestler and really good MMA fighter. And he's a tough guy. And he's fucking jacked. If he punched you with all his force, he would probably put a hole in your head. So Lashley wins and retains, and I thought it was a fan that attacked him, and it was Goldberg's son. I think he's like 16 years old only. He looks older, kind of. At least he's kind of tall, and I don't know if his son wants to start wrestling or something, but his son got involved, and Lashley put the Hurt Lock on him and just worked him over with the Hurt Lock and just dropped him. And Goldberg turned his head and crawled over to his son because he couldn't stand, and Goldberg was yelling at Lashley, "I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill you." No, you're not. You're not going to kill him at Extreme Rules. Unless you can, use a car as a weapon and try to run over Lashley. That's the only way you'd kill him. Anyways. Goldberg, Lashley, I think it continues into Extreme Rules and they have another title match and a gimmick match. But thank God Lashley retained. Up next, the main event had a big fight feel. Roman Reigns, John Cena. Were you Team Roman? Were you Team Cena? I was Team Cena. I fucking love the guy. I love that he's back. I think he's gone now. I don't know. Cena might work Extreme Rules, but I doubt it. I think it's going to be Brock Roman at Extreme Rules. That is a big money match. That's huge. I think they should have saved it for Survivor Series, but they're not. They're not even going to save it for Survivor Series or the Rumble. No. Brock Roman, I think, will happen at Extreme Rules in about a month. That's a huge match, and fans can bitch and complain. I've seen it already. I don't care. Well, I do care. Brock is a face. Heyman is with Roman. That's different. It's not going to be the same type of match. It's not going to be worked the same. It's going to be a lot different. The feud will be different. How could it not be? Brock's advocate, Paul Heyman, is with Roman. Heyman was shocked. He looked scared to death. He's a master at just making faces, and he's a master. And Heyman is scared to death. He couldn't believe it. Brock is back. He has a new look. He had his head shaved on the side. He had like a little ponytail. He had a goatee. Brock looked great. He looks jacked. He looks in shape. He looks motivated. He looks ready to go. I love Brock. I love Cena. Cena Roman was very good. It was like an old school booked matchup where Cena was like the babyface. It felt like it was a 1980s type matchup where the heel is just beating down the face, controlling the whole match, and then the face comes back. He had an AA off the top. He had an AA through the table to Roman. Cena did everything to try to defeat Roman. It did not work. It did not happen. Roman Reigns wins and retains the Universal title. And then Brock returned. By the way, it went 23 minutes. And my God, it was great to see Cena back in a main event of a pay-per-view. I don't know if he'll ever wrestle again on a pay-per-view. Hopefully WrestleMania maybe. I think he will. I don't think he'll be retiring. He's too young. He's only 44. In my opinion, if you're a wrestler, you're in your prime, in your 40s. You really are. Cena has a lot left, but I don't think he wants to wrestle, or he's too busy. I don't know. I think his schedule makes Cena too busy to wrestle like 2 to 3 more times in the year. I doubt it. This might have been one and done. His one match for 2021. He probably won't be back. Maybe at the Rumble and WrestleMania. But Cena is killing it in Hollywood. He's in the Suicide Squad too. He was great in it. Really damn good in it. I like that side of John Cena where he's in rated R movies and he curses and he's a badass. I like that. That he's not taking stupid PG roles. He's not. You haven't seen The Rock really in a edgy rated R movie like the Suicide Squad. He's not been in really edgy movies where he's been cursing or anything like that, or been playing a bad character. Anyways, I will say, for me, I like the roles that John Cena has taken more than what The Rock has been in. Cena is going to be in the series on HBO Max. What the hell's his character's name? The Defender or something. I forget his Suicide Squad character's name. Maybe I can look it up. Let me look it up here. So anyways, after Roman won, Brock came out. I was shocked. I popped. I marked out. I was screaming at my TV. I was yelling, Brock! I was so happy. So Cena, what is that character's name he's playing? That was in the Suicide Squad. I believe that he's going to be in a TV series on HBO Max for that character. I'm trying to find it here. It's not saying it. So, yeah, Cena's in a few movies that were like very PG. voice acting work, like WWE DVDs of Scooby-Doo, the Flintstones. I will say John Cena's first good movie that I enjoyed him in, he was in, what the hell is that? Trainwreck. He was short, tiny role in that, but he was good. Trainwreck, Sisters he was in, that was good shit. He had a small role. I think that was Amy Poehler and, Tina Fey, Amy Poehler. That was Sisters. That was a pretty good movie. Cena was good in that. Daddy's Home I didn't see. Surf's Up to voiceover I didn't see. The Wall I did not see. Daddy's Home 2 I did not see. Blockers I did see. I thought he was great in it. It was a rated R comedy. Bumblebee he was in. That was a very good movie. I enjoyed it. But Cena had not that big of a role in Bumblebee. Played an agent from military. Playing with Fire, I didn't see that. Doolittle, did not see. F9, did not see. The Suicide Squad, I did see. He played Peacemaker. Again, I believe HBO Max is going to have a Peacemaker series, I think. I believe they are. I don't know when it's starting, though. Trying to look it up here. I don't know why I'm talking about Cena's acting. This is my SummerSlam review. But I can't find the info. Let me just type it in here to the good old internet. Maybe it'll tell me when Peacemaker's series is starting. And who knows if the date is even, they could change it. There's a poster of Peacemaker for HBO. That's a pretty cool poster. Again, it's going to be an edgy series, I believe. It was created by James Gunn, who directed The Suicide Squad 2. And when is it supposed to start? I don't fucking know. It's an action comedy. Premiere, or I don't know. It's set to premiere January 2022. So look for that if you have HBO Max. The Peacemaker, John Cena in it. I will enjoy it. I know I will. If it's edgy and if it's like Doom Patrol, I'll enjoy it. If it's like Titans, I'll enjoy it. It should be good. It's DC and James Gunn is directing it and created it. And I like what he did in Suicide Squad 2. So there's my SummerSlam 2021 review. Brock returned. Got a pretty damn big pop. I marked out for Brock. I love the guy. I know a lot of fans are sick of him and don't like him. I still like him. He's still a big draw. He's still a huge name in wrestling, in my opinion. And what dumbass, dirt cheater, so-called wrestling reporter reported Brock was signed to a different company that was not WWE or AEW. Well, you were dead wrong. He's back in WWE. Peacock probably gave him a ton of money. Or, I don't know, Peacock told Vince, you better get Brock and pay him whatever he wants. You better pay him, we'll help. Even though Peacock doesn't need to help Vince, you got enough damn money to pay wrestlers whatever they want. But everybody doesn't deserve the pay they want. Nobody ever gets what they want. But Brock gets what he wants. CM Punk gets what he wants. That's why they're back. They're about the money. Punk, I will say, loves wrestling more than Brock, but who cares? I like Brock. I like he's back. My grade for SummerSlam 2021. Becky returned. Brock returned. A ton of new champions. I give it an A-. It would be an A+ if the show was not 4 hours. A- grade from me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my Becky Returns. Becky is back reaction. Tomorrow, look for my NXT TakeOver 36 review. Sometime after the show, I will upload it. Bye for now.